Welcome to Da Nang, welcome to another beautiful day. We're gonna have another walking tour here through An Thuong Area. A lot have changed here. This was a little bit of a, local spot, I would say. Now they changed a lot. Maybe it's gonna become a coffee shop or something modern. It looks very modern. This is crazy. Zenta Hotel. There was before a $6 hotel, very interesting. All those hotels, weirdly enough, were super cheap before. I don't know how much they are now, but because they did not have like good view, but it's still very walkable to the beach because you could stay here, wake up, go in bath shorts right to the beach and no one look at you as stupid because it's basically beach. It's beachfront almost. They changed a lot. Marcus, his favorite fried chicken place, changed now to a brunch and co by Pink Salt. Okay, very windy. Doesn't look safe. Then Tropi Farm. See, they're doing good. I really like that. Very nice owner. You have the strongest, what is it called again? Ginger shots. So if you're into ginger shots, that's the place to get them. This is the backside of this brand new Vietnamese restaurant on the beach. It's so weird. It's just a newly built place and the doors look very old. I gotta check it out. As soon as they're established, I will go and eat there. Lots of apartment places here. This one had actually very big apartments. I don't know how it goes now. I also tried out a brand new coffee shop today with David, and I think I really like it. I did not check how much the espresso was, but I had 2 espressos. David had one, I don't know, cold brew and a juice, and we paid 186,000 dong. That was a good price for those. Very hipster place, nice coffee, looks cute. No, it's not cute, it's not like a super stylish, it's like a cool place. Yeah, but we will see. It only has 6 reviews at the moment, so it was brand new. They opened up 2 weeks ago. So yeah, there's one more thing I have to show you. So on this walking channel, we also saw a lot of times this night market here. So there was this English dude, I met him in person. He rented out these 3 lots and wanted to make a brunch spot. Okay, this whole 3 lots he rented out for 1 year and he never opened up. Now it's not a brunch spot anymore. Now it's 3 different businesses. And one of them you can buy actually football jerseys. So keep that in mind. If you need some gear for the 2026 World Cup, maybe there. Maybe there. And here, of course, lots of shopping going on here. Not so much interesting for me, to be honest, but I think a lot of people enjoy shopping. Not me though. For me, if I think about shopping, I just think about me having to walk behind my wife and she shops and I'm just bored. That's why I usually go to a coffee shop. They should always have man resting area for shopping, you know? Maybe bars. Maybe have a sports bar next to the shopping place, you know? Because we don't like that. Da Nang during noontime looks so empty, but at nighttime it's getting more full. Especially here, the Chevy bar, especially when they have the live music, it's always full. Oh, check this out. Talking about World Cup 2026. They're showing also the World Cup. What time will it be though? So check this out. It's gonna be it, but there's no timing. I really don't know when they're gonna have the games though. It's probably gonna be midnight or morning, right? It's like 12 hours difference. Hi. It feels like the motorbike rental places are very full. That means not many people renting out those motorbikes. Check this out. It's usually an indicator how full the city is. But those are the big ones, and a lot of foreigners getting pulled out now from the police and getting fined for not driving with a proper license. So I think the 50cc market will be booming. Especially if they're gonna increase the fines at some point. But I don't think they're gonna be very heavy on it, because Vietnam is very important to drive motorbike around, and it's like a tourism thing, right? So a lot of people only come to Vietnam to go on these loops and driving around the nature, and there we need a motorbike. But it's hard to get a motorbike license here that is valid here. For Americans and Australians, I think it's almost impossible. So it's a little bit tricky. I think Germans can drive with a motorbike license and the international driving license. They could drive, but I'm not 100% sure. It's like you don't get real answers. I would love to talk to an official, maybe someone from a ministry of, I don't know, traffic or something, traffic ministry, and ask the real question: how can I drive legally here when I'm from a different country? I'm here for 90 days. Maybe they implement that at some point. Maybe there's like a little bit of a shortcut. You have a driving license, you go to a shop, and then you make a test, and then you can drive for 90 days. That would be good. I think that would go well. A lot of people don't want to drive without a proper license, because at the end of the day, I don't think it's the fines from the police. I think it's more the liability. If you have a crash with someone else, could get you in trouble. If you hurt yourself and your insurance don't pay. At the end of the day, it's not expensive to go to the hospital here, but still, keep that in mind. I mean, if you have a few $1,000s, it's usually fine. But if you like having a crazy head injury, it might be a little bit a different story. I think we had that. I will ask Mike. Mike, his friend, drove with 70 kilometers an hour into a truck with his motorbike. He had a helmet on, but it crushed. The helmet crushed completely, and he was in coma. And at some point, they flew him to Germany. I think the first thing his friend had to pay $3,000 just to get him in, because he looked very bad. $3,000 just to get him in. So keep that in mind. Then I think his health insurance paid everything. Still, keep that in mind. Have a few couple of thousands ready to use if you go on a bike trip. Yeah, it can always happen. And if you are not, it's not your fault, people still can drive into you. They can still be like, okay, a weird example. You're driving to Hoi An, and in front of you is a guy delivering a pig, okay? A live pig. And somehow it's get loose and it ends up in the street, a fat pig, okay? And you drive onto the pig and then you fall down. And I'm 100% sure someone died from a pig on the street already. But keep that in mind. That can always happen at any time of the day. There could always, on a truck, go something on the floor and you drive over it, you fall down. So if you're just driving around here, try to drive slow. Don't drive fast. You're beach life time anyways. You don't need to be anywhere. There's no important meetup. Drive slow. Drive so slow, if you fall, you don't life-threatening injuries. This is my tip to you. But yeah, keep in mind, even though it might not be your fault, you can still end up dead. For example, this. One time I saw a cable hanging around that. So they fixed it kind of quick, but it was hanging around that. So if you're too tall, you literally hang yourself driving. This is absolutely crazy. And sometimes you're seeing crazy things. Also, construction sites, sometimes blasting out something into your eyes. You know, you never know. Only because you can drive very well doesn't mean nothing will happen. It's just a matter of how often do you drive and how safe you drive every day. At some point, something will happen. I'm not looking forward to driving here, but I will. I will probably, maybe I will learn it somewhere in the big cities. So Da Nang will look very easy. Maybe Hanoi. I think Hanoi is even more stressful than Ho Chi Minh. I don't know. Ho Chi Minh, the biggest streets, but let me know in the comments, which is the craziest city in Vietnam to drive motorbike? Is it Ho Chi Minh or Hanoi? I don't think it's bad in Da Nang. At least every time I'm talking to people from the big cities, they say it's very, very easy to drive here. Tattoo stores, so many tattoo stores here. An NZ bar and coffee. And this is also brand new, Barbershop Nui Pro. So they already had few barbershops, Café Nua. I think it's the clown coffee, not coffee, the barbershop, clown barbershop. I think I did a video on that one time. Super nice guys. They opened up everywhere. And now they have like a premium location here. They probably have to because the rent is so high. So they have to charge triple or 4 times for the same thing that are a little bit further away. It's the same location, but it's always about location, right? That's how it looks for today. Hopefully I'm gonna have the video done already that I filmed today. So check out this video here and see you in the next walk.